Yo guys, awesome chess blunderer 24 here, and today we have a game between Jeffery Xiong and Hikaru Nakamura, and it's played in the final round of the U.S. Championship. And yeah, Hikaru Nakamura is tied with Lena Dominguez and Fabiano Caruana, and he needs to win this game. So let's see how this game goes. So Jeffrey has the white pieces, and he starts off with d4, and Hikaru was looking at Jeffery Xiong's e4 line yesterday, so he didn't look at d4, so it resulted to a line that Fabiano Caruana used two rounds ago. I mean an opening, which is f5, the Dutch defense. Knight f3, knight f6, c4, g6, g3, bishop g7, bishop g2, castle, and d6. So yeah, the Dutch opening is a pretty nice opening, even though it exposes your king. At the start, it gives you a nice bishop and some flexible control over the center. It gives you some flexible control over the center, and yeah, let's just continue on with the game. Now knight c3, knight c6, d5, then now knight a5. Oh yeah. Before that, you wouldn't really want your knight to go to e5 because knight you're gonna take, and your pawn's double up, and now he gets to unleash his bishop over this diagonal, and yeah, it's just yeah, white has some advantage here. So, and you don't really want to go back and also go here because the queen's gonna come and force your piece to maneuver twice. I mean, and you want to and also he plays knight a5 with a tempo on c4 pawn. So let's see how he protects it. Now knight b3. I know, sorry, b3 pawn to b3, and yeah, a nice funny way is, I mean, a nice way to protect the c4 pawn is queen d3, and but unfortunately that's e5, queen e3. Oh, so the plan is you want to trap the knight here, but unfortunately d5 is played, and if you try and if you en passant then yeah, the knight gets to go back to its original spot. So, and also e5 threatens d4, so I mean e4, sorry. If you just play something like stupid like b4, then e4, and now you're just losing a piece now. um, and if you try and lose stupid, you lose a piece. And yeah, um black black is just simply better here, and it's just pretty much gonna be over. So instead he plays b3, c5, bishop b2, um, f6, just preparing the pawn to push b5 after like rook to b8. Now knight to g5, probably maneuvering his knight to h3, and then knight to f4, just allowing bishop to have this nice diagonal control, even though there's a pawn here. So rook b8, now preparing to push b5, queen to d3, just securing d5, putting control over d5, v5 square, sorry. Queen to e8, just the black's just putting full control on b5 square, and if you try to do something at a4, then obviously knight takes is just, yeah, black's just simply better with knight takes. So yeah, black has no choice but to allow b5, and now knight to d1, and now b5 is played. Now queen to d2, just attacking this knight first. Now knight to b7. Now knight to e3, knight to d8, just maneuvering his knight. Now knight to h3. Now bishop to d7, rook a d1, developing rook, b4, now closing the position. Now queen to c2, sorry guys, a5, knight f4, a4, trying to just take, but now h4 is played instead, and rook a8 just after takes, you just want to infiltrate the back rank of your rook or the second rank. Now queen to b1, just preventing that. Now rook to a6, just somehow getting his knight into the game, getting his queen somewhere, and now I double up the rook so they could infiltrate the control the A rank and infiltrate the first and second rank. Now bishop to f3, interesting move here, just preparing knight to g2 and advancing the e4 pawn. Now queen to f7, knight to g2, knight g4, just asking to trade bishops. And now before that, trading bishops, Jeffery takes on g4 just to double up Hikaru's pawn, and takes. Now e4, asking black to take first. Black takes, queen takes, and now queen to g7 and queen takes. You wouldn't want to move away with your queen because you just allow this beautiful control this queen's beautiful control of the diagonal. And yeah, so queen takes g7, king takes g7, e5, just advancing, and b5, just getting, because you don't really want to take and this pawn here, and you if white pushes his pawn, then bishop's gonna be locked here, so he moves away. Now e takes d6, rook fe1 developing, knight f7. Usually players play here just to prevent rook from infiltrating the 7 rank, but Hikaru just simply allows this infiltration, and yeah, if you allow this, then you must be a really skilled player to defend it off. Sorry, guys. Now rook to e7, king to f6, rook to b7, pawn takes on b3, pawn takes on a takes on b3, rook fa8, just preparing to go down to a1 square to trade rooks, because yeah, they want to trade rooks just to prevent the other rooks from infiltrating the 7 rank. So now knight to e3, rook to a1, king to f1, knight to e5, rook takes on a1, takes on a1, king e2, knight f3. Now this is this knight is on a really strong square, and if white does something callous, for example, a rook takes on h7, then rook to a1 is just mate. And yeah, this bishop is just controlling this diagonal, so the king can't escape from this rook mate. So yeah, this bishop is really powerful. So knight takes on f5 is played here, and yeah, just to eliminate the bishop, and now king takes on f5. Sorry, if pawn takes on f5, it's gonna be really bad because of knight to h5 check, knight to h5. Now king to if king to king can't really go to g6 because of rook to g7, so the king has to go to e5, and now king to e3, just threatening rook to e7 checkmate, and now the only way to get out of this is rook to e1 check, rook to d1 check, until it's perpetual, or else yeah, you're just gonna get mated. So king takes on f5 is played. Now king to e3. Now rook to e1 check. King to d3, knight to e5 check. King to d2, rook to a1. Here, the commentators were saying that, I mean, instead of going to rook to b1, Hikaru seems to have different ideas. Rook to, if you go to rook to b1, then king to c1, and then you could shuffle on to rook to f2. But Hikaru has different ideas. Rook to a1, knight to e6, h6, just getting it off, just preventing rook from capturing. Now rook to b6, just threatening to capture the d6 pawn. Now rook to b3, king to c2, and now rook to a2 check, just attacking this f2 pawn and checking the king. Now king to d1, now knight to d3 check, no, sorry, knight to d3. Now rook takes on d6, now knight takes on f2 check, king to e3, now knight to d3 check, king to d1, sorry, king to e4 check, not e4, sorry, I keep saying check today, something's wrong with me. Now knight to c7, now knight to f2 check, king to e1, king to d3. Now rook takes on g6, now to e4, now king to f1, then now rook and knight takes on g3 check, now king to g1, then and now knight to e2, now king to h1, then king to e3, and now white plays rook to f6, just cutting the king off from this file, the f file, from approaching the white king. Now rook to a1 check, king to g2, rook to g1 check, king to h2, g3, king to h3, rook to h1 check. And now in this position, Jeffery Xiong resigned, and Hikaru Nakamura needs to wait for checkout on Lena Dominguez and Carana's game in order to ensure he's the champion of the US chess champion. And yeah, Jeffery Xiong resigned in this position because if he goes to g4, then it's just simply g2 just wins the game. And also, if he goes to if he plays kings to g2, then that's a mate in 4. I'll give you guys 3 seconds to calculate the mate, and you pause the video if you need more time. And yeah, 3, 2, 1. The move is rook to h2 check. Now king to f1. Now g2 check. King to e1. Now rook to h1 check. Now rook to f1. That's pretty much the only move. And rook takes on f1, and that is mate. So that is all, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and see ya.